EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Washington Redskins. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Check, check, walk 54, walk 54. So we got 81.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
54. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Yeah, Jeff. We got this.
On second and 7, Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
First down, Washington.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Haskins on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Do. Check. Check. Crunch. On your team.
Now a give to Peterson running right. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Let's go now. Take the flag. 54. Right, 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the
On 3rd and short, down to their tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the right hash, and this one just a chip in. And Hopkins' kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
27.
Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's Elliott. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. That's the end of the first
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Watch the air. Kill. Shit. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Say.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the slant. He get.
Run for Pollard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the Redskins' 45-yard line.
Kill.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He finds some open field here. And it is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 45 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there.
They go play action with Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yo. What's up? Watch out. Check, bro. 54. What we got? Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, watch the ball.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. They'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Complete to Paul Richardson. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Redskins.
On the double. Mike's by 4. Hey, me and you all day.
Now a quick pass to Richardson.
Here we go. Ready.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Haskins gets this to Reed. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Peterson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
Check.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. On play action, Haskins. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Check 13. Check 13. 52. Tight on.
They go play action now. Haskins escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
That's the what. Watch out.
Finds Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, fellas.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Now that Redskin offense coming back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here.
Back. Watch the safety creep. Check 9, check. Let's go. Come on. Go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
You got it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I'm going to come back to you.
47.
27.
26.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Kill.
26.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he's he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Switch.
Kill. Hey, kill. 47.
35's the mark.
26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he was stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Strip that ball.
On first down, Pollard. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
35's the mark. I got you.
Here's Pollard again. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Here we go, 47.
Short.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go, 46.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Switch. Under crunch.
47.
Check that.
26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Flushed out right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You run plays.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
You got tight right there. Out.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And pressure gets to him again. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Give him a gain of 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. First down, here's the run with Peterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They run again with Peterson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. Now from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he fights his way into the end zone for a EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from FedEx Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready. It's all good. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Kill.
A first carry now for Thompson.
Check 26.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
The game blocker.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you, boy. Shoot. Check 43. 25. Check 25. Check 25. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Watch twist. Let it go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Banjo. Hey, watch set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm here
On 3rd down, Haskins. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. There we go on 4th down, Haskins. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Play action. Haskins. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules. about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Double dog, that's the way.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big run for AP. 46 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That's AP, Adrian Peterson. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
54, 61. Let's rock. Check right. Check three. Check three. Check three. Zoom. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins. And an alley to run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Check your hot read. Shift. Watch the shift. Hey, ready. Check 24.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Check 31. Check 31. Check 99. Check 99. Shift. Hey, switch gears. Deuce. Check. Get him all. West. Check. Crunch. Go. Under 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. on the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. This is Newton off the pump fake to McCaffrey. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton Dunbar with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Set, ready. Now the wolf. Right, 4. Here we go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Tackle made by K1 short.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins, complete. Richardson has it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Haskins to throw. He drops this off to Thompson, complete. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, in a great play for that defensive unit. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right. He's got it in. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Check, 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 check. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Now Haskins on first down. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Haskins now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Watch the edge.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 13 yards out. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Panthers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go and a half. Time to try to bend the drop.
And I don't think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Gun.
35 foot.
Newton now to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go.
Now Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they had a big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Newton now to throw. And they're going to set him shot at the 40-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, just try and get some more points.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Big edge. Check. Big edge. Come. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go. Took the outlaw. Anyway. Let's go, D. Let's go. Jim. Check. Check. Lucky. Check, nickel. Wide.
Third down. Here's Haskins. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Go.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Carolina.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch out.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Watch his flat, watch his flat.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4. They snap it to Newton. And they're going to try to screen. It's complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
On second down now, it's Peterson. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. From midfield now, Haskins. And now look at him go. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gano now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Don't let him breathe! Don't let him breathe! Play that time!
Looking to throw Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now Haskins, 3rd and long.
Let's go, defense. Get out the field, defense.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returning it is Moore. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, we got to get this stop here.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's going to be a long day.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
From the gun, here's Newton. Well, this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Newton now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Here's Newton. No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 21.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Switch.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
20. 8. Express.
Switch it, kid, switch it.
Newton to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Hey, defense, let's go. Switch. Undercrush.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He's got Thompson here, complete. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
36.
Now it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
You got tight right there. Go.
Here we go with Haskins. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. This is taken in. It's complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Tighten up. Check.
Throwing now is Haskins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, watch this.
Haskins to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Third down and 20.
So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. They go play action now. Haskins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. 22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber. Come on. Look at it. Check hot route. Hot.
First throw of overtime for Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game. where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field.